Chris.
We have continuing coverage of this for you. News 7 reporter David Kaplan joins us live from the Roanoke County Fleet Service Center on Hollins Road. This is where the trucks are being fixed, not where the vandalism happened. So David, give us the latest. Will trash collection resume tomorrow?
Gene and Chris, of those 15 trucks that you mentioned, 8 will be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. But talk to any county official who had to deal with this mess today, and they'll tell you it was nothing short of a big headache.
Lots of different theories, baseball bat, crowbar, we just really have no idea.
The vandalism at the Public Works facility has left officials wondering how and why someone hopped the fence and decided to bash mirrors and windshields. In all, 18 windshields and more than a dozen mirrors were broken Monday night. Each truck has 2 windshields, and whoever did this had a pretty clear goal.
We are pretty sure it was intentional because for the rear loaders that are left-hand drive, the left side of the windshield was broken out, and then they realized with our automated trucks where we drive from the right side, once they realized that it was a right-hand drive truck, then they started breaking out the right side.
The damage was discovered around 6:30 Tuesday morning by the truck drivers as they all completed their morning checklists. The decision was made soon after to cancel all routes for the day.
It just seemed easier to just delay all trash collection, we hope, by just one day.
Because just the left sides of the older trucks were damaged and just the right sides of most of the newer ones, officials hope to fix them by piecing the viable parts together to make at least half of the trucks operational. But it was certainly a nuisance for many county residents who live south of Green Hill Park and west of Brambleton Road in southwest Roanoke County. Many residents we spoke with say they just don't understand why someone would do this.
First thought is it's destruction that was not necessary. I don't see anybody unless they've got a real vendetta doing it.
But with no cameras pointing at the trucks, police have very little in the way of leads for finding out who did this. Now, we spoke with Roanoke County Solid Waste Manager Nancy Duvall, and she says the cost of repairing the damage that was done this morning is going to be close to $8,000, and that does not include labor costs. Now, we just got a press release from Roanoke County, and they tell us that trash collection will resume as normal tomorrow on a one-day delay. Those of you who are supposed to get your trash collected today, it will be collected tomorrow, and so on and so forth. Now, Roanoke County Police also say they have very little in the way of leads as to who did this, but anybody with any information is urged to contact Roanoke County Police. Reporting live in Roanoke County, David Kaplan, News 7. Bruno Natal, the owner of CNY Solar Protection, will be the first to tell you the science of applying window film is pretty straightforward.
We apply the film, we squeegee it, paper towel to dry, and it looks like it's part of the glass.
Because of the crackdown on window tinting, one might expect car modification shops like Natal's to be busier removing tints than putting them on. But he says that people are so obsessed with the look darker windows give their car that they don't care too much about the uptick in enforcement.
Once that's done, once they pay the ticket or the ticket gets dismissed, they're usually back in here getting the film put back on.
And Natal makes all his clients sign a waiver so that law enforcement officers can't blame his company.
Just by looking at a car, they can tell if it's illegal.
If you get pulled over by a policeman and he can see through your window, you might be in pretty good shape. But if that same officer can see his own reflection in your window, you might be in a little bit of trouble. The Onondaga County Sheriff's Department is one of the agencies actively enforcing and publicizing these laws, which are equipment, not moving violations.
It's a danger for everybody. It's a danger for the driver. It's a danger for other motorists. It's a danger for pedestrians. It is a danger to law enforcement personnel.
But danger is a relative term for many people with tinted windows.
No, definitely. It's tough making left and right turns, but it's not impossible.
Sure, his car may be flashy, but it's also a target for law enforcement agencies this March as he cruises the streets. David Kaplan, NCC News.